Hello, dear friends. When these things begin to happen, stand up and lift up your heads, because your redemption is approaching. Luke 21:28. Opinion piece. What is the shift? We will fly. Cosmic plan. Ascension process. Galactic civilization. Crystal transmitters. Energy transmutation. The change of the ages. All will be transformed. Everything will be pefected. Divine essence of brightness. We will all be young and healthy. It will be like awakening of a dream. Transition to a non-monetary system. There will be no old age, illness or death. Nothing will be lost and all will be gained. Let's start. The shift has been prophesied throughout history and has been known by many names. The event, the ascent to 5D, the new land, the age of Aquarius, the new golden era, the change of the ages, the day of the Lord, and the abduction or rapture. It describes the transition to a superior state of being, of eternal peace and prosperity. They have fooled us so many times that too many don't believe that something good will come and become chronic pessimistic. This message from the Galactic Family is very revealing. The information offered on its website is possible through direct telepathic contact with Pleiadian guides, with a confidence built throughout many years of communication and careful discernment, that all the wicked know that their days are counted and their fortune will not help them when the day of the trial comes. They are actually unintelligent. School. Galactic teaches that this duality experience has been a school for souls. This duality experience has prepared human beings to become a galactic civilization. Ascension brings a new consciousness that allows many hidden truths to be known and that human beings interact with advanced cosmic breeds. Ascension is not caused by a solar flash or by the end of a cosmic cycle. It is a galactic plan and a gift that has been given to many worlds that reach the point of preparation. They say that living generations will experience it today. The human star seeds and native souls of the earth will experience the change together, but the ascension of the terrestrial is a priority for the benefit of the native souls of the earth. The incarnate stellar seeds are already ascended beings that are offered as volunteers for each human life and return home after death. Ascension ends the death and reincarnation process on Earth forever and gives humans many new skills. Rapture. The Galactics have helped many worlds to ascend, but human beings are special because many of their members have been part of terrestrial history, embodying hundreds or thousands of time each. Those who are left behind in the change will witness the disappearance of millions of people in the blink of an eye. There will be panic and fear in the minutes and hours of this. Many explanations will arise, and it is likely to be attributed to the massive kidnapping of aliens. Only people will disappear with extremely low frequencies. Most people have nothing to worry about. The people who are defective will rise, but who do everything possible to overcome themselves. The greatest truth is that no one will be left behind, since each person who realizes what has happened can make the decision at any time to change too. All that is needed is to realize that there is light to which they can resort, whether they define it as God or anything else. love is still in its heart chakra and can be activated. When the person left behind, he realizes that people ascended and that they also want again as new humans born in the new land. Galactics will continue to help while there are human beings on this earth. After each soul has left, the dark forces will be removed and permanently treated. At the time this occurs, there will be a great transmutation of energy and relocation of the matter. The earth and the universe that we know will now be changed and reorganized, but the story is Akashic, and the earth will be populated again by new generation of human beings. The new land will begin to expand its new universe. There will always be free will, but this time there will be no dark forces that manipulate human beings in any way. The new 3D land will prosper and grow, and there will be spiritual leaders. Galactics will consider us as their children, because they will teach us everything. They will bring and teach technology, energy, transport, and self-sufficiency. Many starseeds that ascend will return to the new land and teach human beings as it was done in ancient times. These humans will move quickly without being retained. These people will receive records of what happened on this land now. After many centuries, the brilliant land will find a way of being in contact with the people of the new land. Why would some choose to start over 3D instead of ascending? The soul chooses goals towards growth and experience. There are some that may have chosen the dark before, who will prefer to continue at a lower frequency before joining us in the brightness. Ascension process. Each soul has a personal portal for near her through which she enters and lives her human life. At the time of change, giant quartz crystals will be activated underground. A giant portal will wrap the entire planet and cover our personal portals. We are instantly there. The brightness will have everything we will have now, as if the negative influence had never existed. Everything will be perfected. According to the old Ikai, a frequency to bring the earth will be established to a light of the being that has never existed in any sleep words. This magnificent frequency will draw all beings on the entry portal of the divine essence of the brightness. This frequency will cover the earth in perimeters of majesty, and as a dimension will open the limits to receive a lifetime. Each soul has an energy portal that will open to a massive light portal at bright frequencies. At the moment when the old Ikai gives the signal, a gigantic portal to surround the entire planet, and each human individual will ascend simultaneously. In the blink of an eye, everything will change. New skills will manifest instantly. We will have a crystalline-based heart. We can fly. All will be physical, young, and healthy. Everyone will understand that something wonderful has happened. It will be like the awakening of a dream. The sky will change color as the portals open and ships of all shapes and sizes outside the portals appear. Throughout the world, triangular quartz crystals will rise from the ground, 100 meters high, and will turn side by side. The ships will land in designated areas, and the celebrations will begin. There will be public ads and presentations or introductions, starting with the guy and our Galactic Family. No one will be separated from their pets or their loved ones. Nothing will be lost, and everything will win. The details of the world we remember could be something different. We will experience a reality without the history of manipulation by the dark forces. It will be a perfected version of the Earth we know. Crystal transmitters. Crystals are spirits in many types of forms. Within our body, throughout the heart, and in stars in thousands of galaxies that are unknown to the Earth, the crystals were created to be with a lifetime in all densities and dimensions, to help emit frequencies in the end of elevating consciousness, with the objective of elevating consciousness. The crystals are completely alive with consciousness. Quartz is the most powerful transmitter of spiritual communication, energy, sound, and technology in a stellar ship. There are glass transmitters that are placed in the depth of the ocean, under the mountains, and in the deserts and ice. These are about 100 meters high, and there are thousands of these quartz crystals in a triangular form. Each glass remains perfectly straight and will rise at the time of change. The placement of crystals is verified due to changes in the Earth by earthquakes, tsunamis, hurricanes, or natural movements of the Earth. The ships will enter 3D from other densities, and humans will realize their presence with sound, colors, and even music. A portal of energy and light will cover the Earth. The portal is synchronized with all the crystals of our body, the body of the animals, which will be activated as 144,000 light wakers. There will be a feeling of happiness as the Earth is covered with a new frequency. This light is healing you, and the Spirit will allow each soul to translate in consciousness and shape to improved bodies, and each soul will be instantly in brightness. The heart chakra is the frequency that allows the Akashic to be remembered. Everyone will have the perspective of their soul and understand the purpose of each dream awake. Energy transmutation. When the change occurs and the light portal covers the Earth, all the negative energy released will be removed and sent to the black hole in the center of the Milky Way, near Sagittarius A. According to nature, a large black hole awaits the next change of the times. The center of the Milky Way near Sagittarius carries the frequency connecting to the galactic sun. Life will finally be reconciled with the light of all beings. When the Earth covers the light entrance portal, the largest black hole will swallow all residual energy with the change of density of the Earth to a peace era. The Earth will change as souls take light with them to clean. A renewal will be planned, and anyone will be left in despair. The residual energy of darkness will be driven out, while black holes receive the energy of death and darkness. Galactic civilization. The new land site of the new Earth 5D will be a galactic civilization. Humans will travel to many worlds. There will be new schools in the Earth where the visitors of the stars will share advanced knowledge about many topics. New understandings of crystals will transform human civilization. There will be new art and music forms inspired by advanced cultures. Human beings will meet with all deceased loved ones. All souls will be known to each other. Friends, family, loves, and enemies will be remembered. We will have full access to our Akashic registry or record, and we will have the ability to see anytime the history of the Earth. A detailed dissemination of all issues will be available, and humans will be provided with new technologies. Economy. A short-term currency will transition for the Earth to a non-monetary system. Technology will be provided for each need. There will be barter and commerce, and people can work to achieve more. Most people will spend their time with hobbies and developing new talents. There will be no more death from illness or old age, and the reincarnation will be recognized. Humans will continue to have families and children, and will prosper the land 5D. Star seeds will begin to resemble their true higher self. The incarnate Arcturians will look more Arcturians. The Syrians will look more Syrians. The star seeds will remain in brightness until they decide to return home and live with the physical body without death at the time of their choice. According to Neo, this will be a wonderful and surprising moment for everyone. The soul and the true being can finally live. The light that is within each being and the way of life will be in the expression destined for the source. All life lives will merge into one. All living beings will merge into one. The pure desires and intentions for being and the other will be the same. The talents and interests that one will expand and enjoy anyway. They will seem to be perfected. This will be because there will be no dark forces. Nature. There will be a new love for nature and the knowledge that everything is sacred and alive. Crystals will be activated and scattered as we can do now. But these living love entities will be connected to the person who has them in a new way. They contain energy and information. They will be carried out in your hands and will give and receive information and from the headline. Like a computer, they have always been used for galactic trips, and finally everyone will have access to this. Space trips will become common since everyone will get used to new frequencies, multiple DNA chains, and the normal life of 5D will be activated and beyond everyone. There will be options for those who wish to expand awareness at a slower pace. This gives freedom of choice. Freedom is our right as beings. The flowers and vegetables will be seen once again as they should and contain everything we need to live. The water will be pure and can be obtained naturally from the gardens and be safe. Animals will be at peace and walk among all people without being afraid. There will be a new communication and understanding, and there will be no desire for human beings to kill or eat at the creatures again. Art. If one is an artist or creator, he will increase his desire and his work will be magnificent. Music will be enjoyed as never before. It is good to think and imagine these things now, since every thought is creating life in the fourth density. This helps the expansion of consciousness and also helps in all the things you want before the change to brightness occurs. The beings that are waiting with expectation, at one point you will be there faster than you can imagine. The star seeds will have the option to remain in the new land or return to their origin star. The light is unlimited and all souls will gather in love without restrictions. The native souls of the earth were not created perfectly with circulating light. We are created, and we're not. It's right. They were quite fragile and learned that survival and strength were possible. Becoming families with the stellar seeds left by the upper kingdoms allowed greater growth and development of terrestrial souls. They mixed and became known as they learned to maneuver through duality. Life became longer as the body grew in force and development. The native souls of the earth died in bodily form but were gathered by hello embraces of the Federation, and were given a beautiful refuge of light in the non-physical aspect of life. They returned to Earth again and again, and chose many lives around this great planet. When the Earth changes in consciousness and light becomes absolute for all beings, native souls will also be able to choose their location. The connection of many families who have been native to the Earth and have joined the starseeds will allow them to remain in brightness or return to the stars with souls that have left shared families. Skills. The native souls of the Earth will have skills for the first time, just like starseeds, and will return as family life. In the brightness, the rested souls will use telepathy and travel in ships. All souls will enjoy sharing beautiful gardens with lush plants in great variety of nourish. Without toxins, the bodies will be strong and will never experience death, while circulating their light with a glass heart. All beings will live in harmony, while they share their expression of art, designs, and all creative skills, and while experiencing unity and love for all. Learning and technology will continue without end, and all will prosper and share all goods. Pets will prosper, and all animals that have experienced duality will only know love. Everyone will connect with their beloved pets, who played papers for them in each alarm dream. You will live in real timelessness, with a limited space, and fully understand your creative expression. The native souls of the Earth will join you in light. Many remain on Earth now, and those in light gardens live as powerful souls that are perfect in the divine essence. With power and conscience, they will join you in perfect bodies in the great change. We will see all the wonders of the world. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.